Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an on-the-fly review for you, and today I'm talking about Escape Room, released earlier this month and directed by Adam Robitel, I think that's his name, who directed last year's Insidious: The Last Key. And it also stars Deborah Ann Wool and Tyler Labine, as well as a nice small cast of cheap, fresh faces. There's been criticism of this film of it being a bit of a ripoff of movies like Saw, and that's extremely fair because it really, really is. But to me, more than that, I had a problem with the lack of an R rating. You see this a lot, both in horror and comedy, where they ignore an R rating where they really shouldn't. It's usually a studio order for whatever reason. Um, it's really weird because the studios seem to think R ratings and long movies don't make money. I don't understand that. Like, did you not see The Godfather? It's a long R rated movie and it made a lot of money. And there's more recent examples too. Look at Deadpool. Look at The Lord of the Rings. These are long movies or R rated movies, and this kind of idea has to be PG-13. It has to have this certain it has to fit an alignment like tumblers and a clock, uh, and a lock. It's just stupid. Anyhow, well, on a rant there, or a ramble, I should say. Escape Room. The whole setup here is when six complete strangers get invited to this escape room, state of the art. It's supposed to be the most high tech escape room of all time. Nobody's ever seen anything like this, and the first person to complete it will win a shitload of money. The amount of money is weird. See, in the print I saw, it said $100,000. So when I watched it, it was $100,000. Who knows what's going to be? Because in the trailer I watched later in the day, it said $1,000,000, and on Google it says Google description of the movie, it says $10,000, and those are just insanely different amounts of money. $10,000, $100,000, or $1,000,000. It's not like it's just a few shekels of a difference there. Anyhow, they soon realize that the whole thing isn't really a game, and lives are on the line, and these people know about them, and this and that, if and ooh, poo poo poo, and who gives a shit? Because it's a generic, by the numbers, kill 90 minutes kind of horror movie. That I enjoyed for what it was, but it was a stupid movie. Uh, I don't really have a lot to say about this movie because I did enjoy the whole escape room, puzzle room concept, but then again, it's not like the puzzles are all that. I mean, I'd imagine when you're actually being cooked alive or freezing to death or trying not to fall to your doom or whatever, uh, it's harder to try to figure out what the riddles mean. But when you're looking for a seven-letter word and there's a sign on the wall that says "You will go down in history," I instantly thought, Rudolph, right? I mean, that's a duh. That's not even one of the harder ones in the movie, but it's super obvious and takes them like three or four full minutes of film screen time to get through this. And that's another thing, even at like just under 100 minutes, this movie could have easily knocked off 10 minutes. Overall, I'm gonna give it 3 stars, even though because it's super stupid and needed an R rating, I still had fun seeing it. Uh, I'm gonna wrap up here with saying that Tyler Labine, who is in this, was also the star of a film called Tucker and Dale vs. Evil that came out in 2011 and was released, I believe, by Magnet Studios. If you've never seen this film or never heard of that film, that's something worth seeking out. The whole setup of it here is a very unique movie. Horror comedy. Whole setup here is we got two rednecks, bona fide rednecks, who are taking a weekend to try to fix up this cabin that they own in the middle of nowhere. Where at the same time, a bunch of college students are on their drunken getaway. And just because these guys are rednecks in a cabin, they assume that they're cannibal serial killers. And the college kids start terrorizing the rednecks. It's a brilliant comedic, just it is great. It is a great twist on a on the standard, on the norm. And if you've never seen it, it is so fun. It is so funny. A really, really, really good movie. Anyhow, hey baby. Anyway, Escape Room is a stupid movie, but fun. I enjoyed it while it was on. I like Deborah Ann Wall. She's really pretty and seems to be kind of an interesting actress. She seems to have some versatility to her. Can play the seductress as well as the girl next door, and in this she plays a PTSD soldier who's just seems to be more obsessed with trying to get them all out of there than just saving herself, and she's not even the main character. So yeah, Escape Room was by the numbers horror movie, but at least it's short, and I like the puzzles. I like the art decoration was really really interesting. How each room really had its own vibe and feel, and it kind of added to the weight. And I also liked how the film progressed. It seems like they spent less and less time in the rooms. Uh, almost like a story, story formatting. Act 1 is the longest, Act 3 is the shortest. Anyhow, I hope you all enjoy this review. Hope you like, share, subscribe, get involved. I'm Jake Davis, and I will catch you on the fly.